Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 631 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I am so excited about this. This is the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions eyeshadow palette. So I got this in my October Ipsy Glam Bag Ultimate box. And if you haven't seen my unboxing of that, I will have that video linked down below. It's a video that takes both the Glam Bag Plus and the Glam Bag Ultimate, and then I show what I got in each one of them as a comparison, because the Glam Bag Ultimate is new for Ipsy this year and this month. But so also new for Ipsy this month is that you get to choose one of your products for each glam bag. And I chose this eyeshadow palette for my Ultimate box, and I was so excited because I've heard so many great things about these Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. They come in a bunch of different shades, you know, they have greens and pinks, and I was so excited to be able to choose this one, which is a very beautiful, great range of colors, but I feel like perfect for fall, neutral type of palette that can go day to night. Oh, and this is just like so perfect. You get 8 matte shades and then 1 shimmer shade in the middle there. I'm gonna go ahead and do some quick swatches. It also has this large mirror. Oh, beautiful buttery texture. I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch this way. Oh, so pretty. Are you seeing how beautifully pigmented and smooth these are swatching? Oh. Ooh, here's the shimmer shade. Oh my gosh, that is like melted liquid copper. That might be the most beautiful metallic shade I've ever swatched. Like the most beautiful formula. Holy moly. Okay. This shade is very similar to my skin tone, so although you can't really see it, it did swatch with really nice pigment, just like all the other ones. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised by how colorful this is. Because you hear, you know, warm brown obsession, and I guess I would just think that it's going to be all brown shades, and it's really not. I have quite the rainbow here. So you've got the warm tones, but also very complementary colors to go with those warm brown shades. I'm so excited to create a look with these colors. Okay, so since I am reviewing this palette, I'm going to only put my eyeshadow primer on one of my eyes. I always tend to wear an eyeshadow primer because I have a lot of creases in my eyelids, but I'll just put it on one so we can see how the eyeshadow performs with and without a primer. And the primer that I use, which is like my holy grail eyeshadow primer, is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. So I will also have my review video of this linked down below if you want to see that. Okay, so let's start out with, you know, I am just going to go ahead and set that primer. So I'm going to pick up this light, it's kind of like a light yellow, but it's a neutral tone. So I'm going to use that to just apply all over the eyelid, set that primer. And even if I wasn't wearing a primer, I still do like to just put a nice light base shadow all over the eyelid to just help those other shades blend easier on top. And now for my crease shade, I'm going to start out with this one here, this medium brown. You can see how beautifully pigmented this is, how easy it is to blend out. And I'm not getting that much kickback either. Okay, next up I'm picking up a smaller crease brush, and I'm going to pick up, I'll go with this one here. It's a little bit darker, more of a reddish brown, and I'm just taking that a little bit lower than my first crease shade to deepen that up a bit, add some more dimension. This shade is also applying very beautifully. The one color that I'm noticing that this palette doesn't really have is a highlight shade for the brow bone and the inner corner. That's okay, but if I were to just add one more color to this, I can try highlighting with that lightest shade, but I'm not so sure that'll give me the effect that I want. Ooh, this is looking like a very fall-inspired look already. Okay, now I'm going to dip into one of these purple shades. I think I'm gonna go with this one here. This is like a burgundy. And I'm going to focus that into the outer half, kind of outer third of my eyelid. This one, I mean, it looks beautiful, but it's not quite as dark as I want. So I'm also going to pick up this shade below it, which this one's more like a chocolate brown, but I just really want to deepen up the outer V. Yes, okay, these two colors combined is giving me exactly what I wanted. I wouldn't normally think to mix orange and like purple burgundy, but this palette is having me do it and I am liking this effect. You just have to be careful with the blending because I don't want all the colors to mix into one and just look brown. I want it to still be differentiated with orange, purple, kind of becoming a little bit red. I feel like this also really darkens my eyes. So you can see I'm just taking my makeup wipe, cleaning up my under eyes and the outer corners. And then I just kind of blend out that corner a little bit to get rid of that complete harsh line. Okay, now to add that sparkle, I am so excited about this shade. So I'm just picking it up with my ring finger. Oh my gosh, this liquid metal. Okay. Now I'm applying that to the inner half of the eyelid. Oh, this is so pretty. And this shade just looks so perfect with all of the colors. Wow. Like, it's a pop, yet it's still so cohesive, and it's not too yellow or too bronze. I'm obsessed with this shade. But yeah, I don't love this shade on the inner corner. So I want to just remove that sparkly, what would I say, bronze, I guess, shade from the inner corner. And let's see if I can use this lightest shade for highlighting. Oh no. No, that's not going to be a good highlight shade. A little bit too yellow. That's okay. I'll just use one of my normal highlighters to add to the brow. Okay, And now let's just finish this off. Let's see, what shade did I not use yet? I used almost all of these. I'm gonna go in with this one. This is like an orange brown. And run that along the lower lash line. I'm just shying away from these red tones because I have so much pink in my skin anyways that I feel like when I add those shades around my eyes, it just doesn't look good. But I don't know. I might need to get more comfortable with them. Oh my gosh. This eyeshadow look, it ended up being so much more colorful than I thought it would be. It doesn't even really look brown when I see it. I see more of like fall leaves when I look at this eyeshadow look that I put together. But oh my gosh, I think it's so pretty. I love this color combination. All of the eyeshadows applied so beautifully. And now this is the eye with the primer versus the eye without it. And I really don't see any difference. There's no creasing on either eye, and they both look just as pigmented and blended, which just means that these are great quality eyeshadows. Wow, I'm actually really impressed by like there being no difference really. Wow. Oh, I am so excited to have this palette in my collection now. Perfect timing for fall. But of course, this just makes me want to try all of the other color versions of this palette. So if you've tried this or any of the other colors, I would love to know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. If you have any recommendations of some color combinations that you've tried out, I would love to get some tips for when I use this again in the future. And thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.